In for the Night is a podcast that discusses movies, random topics, and gives you an excuse to just stay in for the night.
Take two.
Seriously, I was like
She
stumbling.
horribly messed up the first
Not
one.
horribly.
But I deleted it, and this is take two. We should have kept it, and you just did it again so people will understand that you don't do it perfect every time.
Well, saying it now that I fucked up definitely
did.
allows it to be out there in the world.
Everyone knows now. You're not perfect, babe. Everyone
I am
knows.
perfect. Everybody should know that.
No, too late. Everyone knows you're not.
I have something in my eye now. It's your hate.
I don't think they need It's your hate. It is my hate.
Everybody, that's your new insult. Like if somebody's like being an asshole to you, just start rubbing your eye. Oh wait, I have something in my eye. It's your hate.
It's your hate. It's your hateful face.
And then that's just it. That's just how you end the conversation, then walk away.
And then walk away or run away, however you feel.
Run away, the most awkward one you could do. Like
Crying hysterically.
Captain Jack Sparrow's run.
I don't know how he runs.
You'll
I
have to
saw
see it.
that like 10,000 years ago.
That's
So
maybe a movie coming up.
what's
but-
the movie? Oh, yeah. I was like, what do you mean? I thought you were saying they're making a new one. That's what I thought you were
They
saying.
are, I think. But
maybe.
there may or may not be
And it's
Johnny
gonna
Depp
be,
in it.
It's going to be Johnny Depp and Amber Heard in it.
That's his new love interest. That's awful. That's awful.
No, that's great. That's great. It'll be
Okay.
a perfect. Then they like rekindle everything, and then they get remarried, and
Oh
like
God,
the whole thing
she
was
shit
like.
on his pillow. Like, come on.
Did he lay in it?
I hope to God not.
I mean, you never know. Some people like shit on their face.
there's mints or chocolates on your pillow. It's shit on your pillow.
It's like, ooh, chocolate, and they start eating it, and they find out that it's not chocolate. Like real quick.
Did you know they actually made chocolate to look like little poo piles?
Yeah, that's why you had the poop emoji that everybody thought was chocolate. I thought it was chocolate.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I thought it was chocolate. Just like in Deadpool, the guy was like, oh, I thought that was a chocolate swirl. I thought the same thing. I didn't know it was a poop emoji.
It is
Because
the
poop doesn't have eyes.
Chocolate does?
It does. With a big grin smile.
Oh.
They just took the smile away. So I was
what's your name
confused.
this week? Stiller?
Well, yeah, I can't change it. I like how you just interrupt my conversation.
We have to introduce ourselves eventually.
No, we don't. People know who we are now. We can introduce
But if
ourselves.
somebody just start listening to this
Yeah,
episode,
and
they're like,
we
who
can
the
make
fuck are
it
these?
different every single time. We can do it at the beginning. We can do it in the middle. We can do it at the end. We can do it in between the beginning and the middle.
I just like to interrupt you and just have an interaction.
You're rude.
You're rude.
Everyone, she's rude.
You're rude.
Now may I answer the question?
Sure.
Do I have permission?
Yes.
Are you going to strangle me again tonight?
If you want it.
It is Fifi today. I'm
Oh
just
my
kidding.
God. As she's here,
As
everybody take a
she's-
shot.
In my lap, so y'all take a shot. Damn, 3 minutes in. Damn it. Normally it's 2 by now. Y'all are slacking tonight.
Well, it's later than usual, so they're sleepy. It's almost
Yeah, they
their
are
bedtime.
sleepy. It's past their bedtime. They're usually in bed by like 9. Yeah, it's just Lur still. I found we had a new name last week or whatever, but I can't remember what it was.
I don't. We need to write it down or
I
something.
don't remember.
You need to dig
I've
in.
slept since then, so
I've slept since
barely,
then.
but I've slept since then.
I'm Katie.
I'm Lur.
Welcome to our podcast.
Welcome to our podcast. I'm repeating everything she's saying for the next 5 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll just be silent.
It'll be a 5 minutes of silence.
Let's give this relationship's 5 minutes of silence in memoriam.
What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Shoot. I can't remember what it was now. Oh, how's your week? Even though
Well, today was a fun day. I
almost got scammed.
Almost got scammed, but let me reel back to yesterday. I was just doing my normal job searching, replying to stuff, doing my shit, and I get this email from a website that I posted my resume. What the fuck? Come on, dude. So Lur gets in his little world. I'm gonna pause my story. I'll return. He grabs his glass of wine and he's circling his poured. And he did it like 5 or 6 times. And I'm like, what are you doing?
I didn't know which way I could drink it
No,
without
but you
knocking
went
over the
around
mic.
like 3 times.
I was confused.
I just thought you were entertaining yourself.
I was. It was fun.
It's like when you're singing next to the truck.
My singing skills are great. Leave
Didn't
me
say
alone.
they weren't. I just thought it was hilarious. All right, back to the story. So I was responding to emails yesterday, and I posted my resume on a job site, and I allow employers to look at my resume, and if it fits, they would reach out to me. Well, yesterday I had somebody reach out to me and I was like super stoked. I was like, cool. And they're like, would you like an interview? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Why not? And so I chose 8 a.m. this morning. I get up, make myself look decent because usually interviews are face to face. So I wanted to make myself look at least halfway professional. I have no hair. I have a nose piercing. I'm not the most professional looking person, but say love you. And so I get in there, I'm downloading Skype, I'm like waiting for this call, and it finally loads up, and the guy talked to me for like 2 seconds. He was like, hello, Catherine, like in a Nigerian accent that I cannot do. And his name was Connor Albright. The whitest name you could have.
That is so weird.
And so not 2 seconds after he said, hello, Catherine, can you hear me? Can you hear me? And I responded, and the little noise thing went up and down, and I'm like, okay, he canceled it. He closed it out. He's like, interviews only in text. And I'm like, what? That's weird. Okay, whatever. So I was like, okay, cool, haha, whatever. And he was like, it was really weird. And then I started talking to Ty because now I wasn't on video, so I could text him. And I'm like, this is kind of really weird. And the guy was like, what's your email? I need to send you an email. And he was like, what job do you want? And I'm like, you guys reached out to me. You should know this. Like, what the hell? And he was like, you have to choose one. And I'm like, okay, like this one. And he's like, okay, I'll give me your email. I'll send you job information. And I read through it and I'm like, it was administrative work. I'm like, okay, whatever. And first thing that tips off, usually administrative work, you don't get paid as well as other people. So the pay should have tipped me off initially. It was $60 an hour. I was super stoked. I was like, yo, $60, I'll try it, whatever. But the thing that stood out to me was the name was spelled wrong on his email address. So I'm not going to say the company's name. I already reached out to the actual company. I'll get more into that later. But it had like double letters in it that did not match. And so I looked on the company's website and it spelled out perfectly all the emails that were listed on the website. And I was like, fuck. And he's like, tell me when you finish reading over the job. And I'm like, okay. So I kind of was suspicious yesterday when I responded because usually professional emails have some sort of picture of the person with like graphics. This was just a flat out email, like they copied and pasted and very, very limited things. But hey, I'm the same way. I have limited shit. So I called Ty in and I showed him it and he's like, yeah, that's spam.
Seems real sketch.
Really sketchy. And so I asked him and I'm like, hey, can you please give me a link to your website? He responded, I'm going to ask you questions. Is that okay? And I'm like,
oh, that seems legit.
That seems super legit. So I just was like, fuck, okay. I'm like, thank you for reaching out to me. Thank you for your time. I am no longer interested. And then I just closed out. I was like, fuck it. I'm not wasting my time anymore. And it's so upsetting to me that people like are actually legitimately looking for jobs. They're doing their best. And then these assholes are reaching out to fucking people who are desperate for a job and they're scamming them. That happened to my old company a few times where a bunch of people got hired. I'm doing the bunny ears around hired. And they would reach out to our company and be like, what am I supposed to do? I'm waiting to start my day. And they're like, who the fuck are you? And
that's messed up.
And so I'm just like sitting here and I'm like, why would you, like, you don't gain anything from it. You don't really, I'm not going to give you my bank information unless I get the paperwork from HR, which I'm pretty sure they wouldn't do. And unless
they send you like fake HR paperwork or something.
Maybe,
like,
but I was like, that's just real fishy to me. And I was like, so people take their time out of their day to do this to other people. And that's awful. Anyway, so fast forward, like this afternoon, I told myself I was at the gym and I was like, oh, I should email the company just to let them know, hey, like people are using their name in spam or scamming. And so I emailed the company today. I like looked up their website. It's a legit company spelled correctly. And I emailed their website and I was like, yo, just to let you know, I told them the spiel, and I told them the names of the people that I was associated with, and I was like, okay, thanks. Have a nice day.
Did they answer?
No, it was late. It was like 4:30. That I responded, so they probably did read it. But I'm like hoping I hear something back, just being like, oh yeah, that is totally a complete scam or something. And I was like, in the event that this is not a scam, I apologize, but you need to have a different HR person conducting interviews because that was sketchy as hell.
Yeah, if it is a real thing, well, I doubt it. Not
I
with the
really
name
doubt it. I
spelled
doubt
or
it
the
because like I
company
did,
name spelled with 2 I's.
and I like looked at the emails from the original person who emailed me, and it was all sketchy. So I was like, okay, whatever. I got almost into a scam.
When you did the interview itself, or the like off the website, did it have the name spelled the same?
Correctly, like
No, I mean on the website that your resume was on, the person that contacted you, was their email or whatever the same as the actual company name?
No, it's spelled incorrectly.
Okay.
I double checked on that. I should have double checked it yesterday, but I was just excited, so whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it's just all the scammage.
So that's my pissed off story of the week. That took what, 20 minutes?
No, it took an hour. All right, podcast is over. See you later.
Rate and review. How's your week?
I mean, same. Still off. I mean, because I don't know.
We record random
Yeah,
places.
we recorded twice this week, so
but I
yeah.
did play Sims.
Finally, she
I made
didn't
a
play it
van-
yesterday though when she was supposed to.
I told you were supposed to remind me.
Technically, she still failed.
I played today.
You played
I made
today
a
for like
vampire.
30 minutes.
An hour.
That is not.
I
long
got
enough.
stressed out because my Sim needed to pee and I couldn't find the bathroom.
Well, I'll try to help because I want to know if we can log on to my little account at the same time anyway. So I want to test it. If not, then I need to have you play on my other account. So because I have 2 Steam accounts.
Why do you have 2 Steam accounts?
I told you I made it because I was trying to have a better KD on Hunt Showdown and it ended up not being any better. So
well, that's the updates for our weeks. And so let's get. Why did you kick me?
I didn't. Fifi did.
Wow. So let's get into it. Do you remember the movie we watched?
Nope. Sure don't. No. What's the name of the movie? I think it's like Hat and Cat and something. Hat and a Cat.
Hat and the Cat. The Cat in the Hat.
With Mike Myers.
Do you want to read or do you want me to?
Why would you read?
I don't know. He's laughing at me.
In
case you didn't hear that.
Ow, my shoulder itches.
Good.
So we got Cat in the Hat. Am I doing this right? I think so. So we got a 4 out of 10 on IMDb.
So
That's
bad.
super low.
Super
10% on Rotten Potatoes and
That's so
19% on Metacritic.
so bad.
Bunch of freaking haters out there. But the saving grace, which is probably the most important, 72% like this movie out of the Google users. So, synopsis.
Penis penile.
In this live-action film based on the favorite children's tale, the troublemaking Cat in the Hat, Mike Myers, arrives at the home of bored young Sally Walden, Dakota Fanning, and her brother, Conrad, Spencer Breslin. While their mother, Kelly Preston, who R.I.P., she passed away in 2020, is out, the family's pet fish, Sean Haynes, objects to the cat's presence. But that doesn't stop the hat-wearing giant feline from trying to have fun, no matter how much destruction is left in his wake. Release date is November 8th, 2003. Super old movie. Director is Bo Welch, something like that. And, oh, wow. Damn.
You don't have to read all of them.
Budget was $109 million.
Why? Oh my god.
Box office was only 133.9.
I mean, they still made profit.
Barely.
I mean, millions, babe, not like like $100.
I get it. Mike Myers as Cat in a Hat, Spencer Breslin, Kelly Preston, Dakota Fanning Alec Baldwin, Sean Haynes, and then Miss Kwan as Amy Hill.
I loved Miss Kwan.
Miss Kwan, she had an easy role. She just slept the whole time.
I could act like that. So if anybody's looking for actors or actresses, Lala's having a puppy dream shot.
Time to take a shot. And another shot because Fifi just jumped in my lap and hit me in my private parts.
Great.
Stop. Get away from the mic.
So let's just get into it. I don't really know how to discuss this movie because it was chaos from the start.
It's always chaos.
So apparently, like, Dr. Seuss is now on the do not read list or something, and I don't know why. I literally just said I don't know why.
Well, I was asking why before you said that.
You guys said it as I said it. But apparently this movie was like banned for kids or something, and I read Cat in the Hat. Fuck. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Like,
yeah, but this is a movie though.
No, not the movie. Dr. Seuss in general as a book.
Oh, all his books?
Apparently, and I don't know why. But if anybody knows, let me know. But I just don't. I don't care to look into it because I don't want to be sad.
Why would you be sad?
Because I liked Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, but you don't read Dr. Seuss now. You're a grown woman.
I mean, if we ever spawn, then we would probably read Dr. Seuss to the kids.
Maybe
and then
not.
The ABCs of Death.
Why the ABCs of Death?
Because it's fun.
What, like for A, you say?
A is for arsenic that Annie drank. B is for...
Never heard this.
Oh my God, it's so cool. I need to get a copy. It's only like $10 on Amazon.
That's too expensive. We don't have that sort of money.
We definitely don't. But so let's just get into it. Setting is like the whole thing is Dr. Seuss. So if you've ever even remotely had any sort of connection to Dr. Seuss, you will know it's chaos. Like, it's colorful, it's bright, it's
gorgeous.
Did Dr. Seuss do The Grinch Stole Christmas?
Pretty sure. The Grinch Stole Christmas or The Grinch?
The Grinch.
Pretty sure it's Dr. Seuss.
I feel really dumb right now. I can't think.
Who else would it be? Freaking Jim Carrey?
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Wow.
Stole Chris.
Just do The Grinch. Who makes The Grinch?
Let me just look. On Amazon, it is saying, yeah, it's Dr. Seuss.
Well, yeah, I said that
I just,
already.
like, in my brain, it didn't connect. And sorry, folks. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is Dr. Seuss.
I said, yes, it is.
Horton Hears a Who. Oh, and it's Whoville. Yeah. Okay, cool. I made the connection. So in this movie, we have a setting of Anvil.
Wow.
Shut up. And just to get a feel of it, if you haven't watched the movie, definitely go watch it. But it has a 1950s-esque with this modern twist kind of situation.
No, it looks like, what's the name of that freaking movie where there's like perfect wives?
Stepford Wives?
Yeah, Stepford Wives. It's like that.
Yeah, because everybody had like the same house and they would mow their lawns once a day at least, sometimes twice if it needed it.
And they had all had like the same colored houses and the same type of house, and they're all wearing the same type of colored dresses.
And everybody wore random colored stuff. I thought that was pretty. And then you laughed at this. Lip Lapper Lane.
Lip Lapper. That's my favorite.
Lane.
That's what, once we become rich and famous, which I hope we do in this lifetime. If not, maybe the next or the next or the next.
Sure.
We're going to name our street Lip Lapper Lane.
People will hate us.
Good. And try to type that in the GPS. It would be
Lip Lapper
But we'll
Lane.
be the only name in the world probably with that name.
But Dr. Seuss had it.
In a freaking movie, ma'am.
Maybe we should just look it up on GPS or something to see if there's a Lip Lapper Lane.
Okay, well, not now. We'll do it later and we'll respond in the next episode.
So this is where we're introduced to Jack.
Cat in the Hat.
No, Jack. I don't know his name in the movie. The guy who was like the lady's boss, Joan's boss.
This says his name is Sean. Oh no, Sean Haynes.
That's Sean Haynes, but to Jack, because he's on Will and Grace, he's the boss, and he's like super germaphobe. And I'm like, relate.
Is he germaphobe on there too?
In
Will and Grace.
no, I don't know.
No, I don't think he is.
But he, like, apparently the whole setting is the mom is a real estate agent, and she's having like a mixer at her house, and it has to be perfectly clean because her boss is super duper germophobic, and he's like,
And the
if
last
you
time they did it, it wasn't.
yeah, if this time your house is as dirty as last time, you're
fired.
And so she's stressed out. And then apparently like the babysitter had to leave, so she had to go home. And this is when we're introduced to her children.
Conrad, the evil little squirt.
Caldwell.
Comrell.
Caldwell. Cromwell?
It's Conrad. Yeah, that's what I said.
What is it? Caldwell. And then we have Sally. Sally is Dakota Fanning, and I love this character because I can relate to her. She's very organized. She has a list. She's just all about her
It's
shit.
you.
It is. And then
But
Conrad,
except she has friends and you don't.
she doesn't have friends.
She does.
No, she didn't. She's like, oh, why don't I bring you over to Jenny's house?
Well, because she
no.
X'd him because Jenny wanted to be the main chef, and she's like, I'm the main or head chef. And the other one, she's like, she bossed her around or something like that, and she's like, yeah, don't talk to me anymore.
So
or she ordered her.
everybody going for okay. Please, I have friends. Let's be honest.
No, she doesn't.
So just to spam Ty, if you are friends with him on Facebook, post on his fucking board, tag me in it saying I'm Katie's friend, just to show how many friends.
And it won't happen. It won't happen.
I'll just do it.
I'll take a screenshot of it and be like, well, looks like Katie doesn't have any friends.
Ruh-roh. And then the
That's funny.
boy is fucking chaos.
Whoa, he's fucking?
Chaos.
Who? He's banging chaos. Are they going to have a baby?
Cat in the Hat. Oh my god.
That's so true. The chaos is Cat in the Hat. They had a big feline baby.
Oh, Jesus. She's never going to go back to normal.
No, that shit's ripped up.
Toe up from the
Toe
floor.
up from the flow up. It's in shambles.
And so the mom has to go back to work. I don't know what for. And Fifi is here again. Go lay down, please. Thank you. Take a shot. So the mom has to go, like, she gets to the house and she's like begging the kids, please don't fuck up the house. And they're like, okay, whatever. And then the mom gets upset with Conrad. And what did he say? He's a bitch. He's an asshole.
He's like,
Sometimes I wish I had a different mom.
And the mom's like, sometimes I wish the same. I think she said.
That's shitty.
Well, she had to go back to work. She was going to go back in and apologize, but she had to go back to work. And it was very important. More important than her
Doesn't
son.
matter. I mean, kids are stupid. Kids are dumb. Just.
I mean, he's an asshole kid, so.
He's a dick kid. And so the kids are at home. Mrs. Kwan comes over, who is this portly Asian woman, Taiwanese woman, because she wanted to watch the Thai.
Oh, it's
TV.
Japanese show.
No, it's not Japanese. It's
Or
Taiwanese.
Thai show.
Thai politics or something. She's like
Yeah.
yelling at it, and then all of a sudden she falls asleep, and then that is her character. She
has narcolepsy.
the entire time, and she slept through a lot of shit happened. And so the kids are depressed, and this is the entrance of your favorite character,
Mike Myers.
Cat in the Hat.
Oh, yeah. Cat in the Hat.
And one thing that bothered me throughout this movie about the Cat in the Hat is he has a Boston accent, or like New Jersey.
It's Mike Myers. He's not going to make his voice sound American. Like,
Mike Myers, he was fucking, what's his fucking face? Austin Powers.
yeah.
So he was British. Is he
He's-
British in life?
He's British,
I didn't know that.
I think.
I thought he was American. Why are we not knowing this?
Canadian.
We didn't say it at
You
the same
fucked it up. You know what? You're cut off.
I'm drinking water.
He is, he's Canadian, so
So that shocked us both.
he doesn't have a British accent in there. He has a Canadian accent. Even I don't know what Canadians sound like, but
Me, my family.
your family's not Canadian.
I know, but we sound Canadian. Yeah, don't you know,
How?
don't you know?
That's
Don't
how
you know?
Canadians sound?
Canada does.
Canadias? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, well, I guess I know someone who's Canadian. Hi. Even though you don't have that accent, so.
No, I trained myself not to talk like that.
You train yourself not to talk like that?
Yeah.
Wow, what's wrong with talking like that? It's cute.
You're biting your lip. It's not cute.
No, I'm not biting my lip.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, for some reason, wifey got this like whole thing that I'm lying when I bite my lip. Like, I don't know where she got it from. I don't know who told her.
But you only
But that
do
is
it like...
no, I don't. My lips are dry right now, so I'm gonna bite them whether I want to or not. It has nothing to see. I'm biting them now. It doesn't mean I'm lying. It's because they're dry. So where did you get that from?
Every time I talk to you and you try to lie,
She just like
you're
woke up one day and was like, "Oh, you're lying because you're biting your lip."
Okay.
Yes, you sound like Bubba Gump.
Golly gee Moses. You're not funny.
You're so awesome.
I like how you told me I'm Canadian, and then you're at the same time I'm Bubba Shrimp.
You're Bubba Gump shrimp.
God damn. Go on to the back 40.
See? There, all right, where's my money? You're rich now, right?
Fuck no. Back 40. It's not rich.
Bubba Gump is rich.
Well, Bubba Gump is after he died.
Both of them are rich. They made Bubba Gump shrimp.
Sure. All right, back to the movie.
Wow, have you
and
not seen
so,
the movie? Terrible. You're
Cat in the
ashamed of
Hat
yourself.
is chaos incarnate.
I mean, not yet.
Not yet, but he's like he did the song and dance for the kids, and now they're into it and they're jiving, and the fish became alive and started yelling at them, which is actually Sean Hayes, Sean Hayes, who played Jack on Will and Grace as well. So they start talking, and then he pulls out a contract, and he's like, "Here you go."
Pulls out a contract. You make the contract seem like it's like yay big. I mean, this is a fucking
Like 800 page.
2-foot long contract with
Like how you're doing like 5 feet. You're like,
This is not 5 feet.
this is 2 feet.
No, it's not. It's 12 inches. That's about 12 inches. Another 12 inches, about 2 feet. Thank you very much. And it's about yay thick.
I like how he's putting his fingers on his yay thick, just so you guys know.
Y'all can see this. It's yay thick.
It's about 5 inches long.
No,
big.
not that. It's like 3 inches long. It's not 5 inches like that.
was big.
I would say what it's compared to, but I'm not going to do that on live TV.
It's TV, babe. This is TV.
Yes, it's live TV.
Wow. You
I
guys
mean,
can see.
there's a camera right there. The government can record us. Like it can.
But we're not even in we're facing each other, not the camera.
They can probably have some shit in there that makes it move, and we can't do that because they're that sophisticated. Remember, they have alien technology. Anyway, that's a different subject.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's yay thick, and he makes them sign it. And Conrad's
He's
talking
like, don't
shit.
sign here.
Yeah, he like slaps Conrad's face on it. But yeah, Conrad starts making fun of his sister because she's like wifey. She's very not wanting to have fun. So he was like, just have fun once a time in your life.
Just because your fun is different than my fun.
Your fun is reading books and being sad. That's your fun.
Why am I sad?
Because you're reading books.
I'm happy when I read books.
That's scary. Okay, serial killer. Moving on.
Wow. Feeling personally attacked. You guys are hearing this, right? I'm feeling very...
No one's hearing anything.
Everybody's like, shit.
We're going to delete all of that.
No.
No, just kidding. It's too
You don't
good.
even know how.
I just did it earlier when I deleted your mess up. Am I attacking you again?
Yes.
I apologize.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. Jesus. What was that? Are you talking shit over there, ma'am?
No, I'm not.
I heard you. I'll just rewind it and see what you said. So he makes him sign his big contract, and then they start having fun. Well,
Jumping on the-
fun ends up going very disastrous. That was a very hard word to say.
They play it like they want to jump on the sofa, and then the cat makes the sofa bouncier. Right? And it took a while. He was being a mechanic or something.
He was being a mechanic,
I
and
thought
he
that was
almost
dumb.
caught his fur on fire.
And then
That's not dumb. It's cute.
my favorite part, like, of the chaos was when he was doing the cooking infomercial.
That is probably
That was the best part.
100% the best part. And we don't want to spoil it too much, but we'll just say anything.
Anything.
Anything?
Anything.
I'll gut you and I'll make it look like a bloody accident.
I'll get you and it will look
I know, I
like a funny,
fucked up.
funny accident.
That's like the best part of the movie.
And then the guy was like, what?
He's like, what? And then the guy started doing it again. He pulls out. He's like, I'm going to do it. Pulls out this big ass sword. Oh, yeah. That's when he chopped his tail off.
And then he tries to sue Sally and Conrad. He was like, oh, wait, you guys are back. And this is another movie that does a fourth wall break, which...
Yep, fourth wall. There's a lot of fourth wall.
Yeah, like...
Well, he does like 2 or 3, I
two or
guess.
three. Not a lot, but...
Not like Deadpool fourth wall breaks.
Like, Deadpool, he's way better.
Yeah. Way to be rude. Obviously, Mike Myers did it first because Deadpool came out when? In like 2019? So, 2003, 2019. Who did it first?
2018, excuse you.
When the first Deadpool came out? Are you
so.
sure about that?
Positive.
Positive? Oh, yeah,
we were
because you love Ryan Reynolds. You love him.
Well, okay. I'm done talking about it. You're hateful.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so then the dog runs away. He gets the box of chaos out, and he puts a lock on it, and he's like, "Don't open it." And he knows, like, Conrad is a terrible
He
kid.
knows that Conrad's
and
going to open
so Conrad picks this lock, and the lock attaches onto Nevin.
I mean, can we get back to the fact that Conrad picks a lock? I mean, granted, I think the lock is like meant to be picked easily by Conrad because that was the whole point he did it. But
right.
Still, he picked the freaking lock as like a 10-year-old or however old he is. That's pretty
I tried
dope.
to pick locks when I was a kid. I didn't know.
I'm not prone to danger, so I never did that.
I think that's a skill everybody should at least have in their group of friends. Like one person who can either hijack a car or pick a lock.
That's the way it is on the Scum game. You have Devilitions people, you have lock pickers, you have like good shooters like snipers, and it's like a whole little shebang.
See, I want all those skills. Like I want to have those skills because then I'm like an asset.
Yeah. Are you a lock picker?
It could be.
Well, looks like I need someone else.
I'm just gonna start picking everybody's locks, and they'll be like,
just
"What
do
the
it
fuck?"
here. Just lock a pick or lock a pick.
Wow.
Just lock a door and then try to pick it.
I'm like, dang, I can't get out.
I'm like, well, guess you better figure it out.
That would really suck if I locked a door and tried to pick it and I couldn't get through.
I would freaking leave you in there. I'm like, oh, going to work. No, because then the dogs would destroy shit because you would probably be locked in a room and they'll be out in the living room.
But I could probably like do it with a knife. That's what I used to do to break into like our house.
Yeah, but you're supposed to use a little.
Yeah, I know you're supposed to use the little picky things, but I like to go in like you pull. You know how the frame has like a piece of wood going over the little thing. What I would do is I would pry open the little wooden thing and put a knife in there and then slide it in, and the door would pop open.
Yeah, but what are your chances of doing that every time?
It was like 100%. I did it.
Oh, well, guess you gotta carry around a knife with you then.
just gotta carry a knife with me everywhere.
This is my lock picking knife.
So this is when the dog escapes, and the cat and the kids are running around the neighborhood. I have to say, I personally would notice a fucking 6-foot fucking cat running around.
Maybe no one did.
Everybody's just trying.
Okay, so I think he's magical. Maybe only the kids can see him.
But then when he goes to town and talks to Larry, I couldn't remember his name. Larry, the boyfriend who's a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Can we talk about him for 2 seconds?
Well, we haven't gotten to that part yet.
Yes, we're past that part. Because we already introduced him, and now we're moving on to the cat, and she showed up before the cat.
Oh, yeah. So Lawrence is the boyfriend of the mom. I can't remember the mom's name. Joan. And he's basically a
piece of shit.
A piece of shit. He's lying. Like he makes it seem like he's like all perfect. So like the mom. Oh, that's when the mom's going call back to work, and he's like act like he's getting into his car to go to a meeting. And then when she drives off, he like jumps out, pulls off his tie, starts ripping off his clothes, goes back to the house, sits on his chair, and like takes off his gurney or girdle, and his like big old belly pops out, and he's like wearing this like tube top shirt, and then he starts picking at his belly button. He's like, Oh, like he's creaming in his pants or something.
Excuse me, more like barf.
And then he's like, oh, and then the people come in and repo his TV. But that's another thing. They repo his TV, but not his car. How does that make any sense?
Maybe it's he bought it different places and whatever.
Like they should have repoed his car. So that is Lawrence, and he's trying to send the whole thing of him. He's trying to send Conrad to military school so he can like kind of move in as the man of the house in a way, and basically turn Joan terrible because he's just going to rub off on her.
Probably because he's terrible. So fast forward back to what we were talking about. Nevin, the dog.
Nevins.
Nevins.
Oh, is it Nevin? That's a cool name.
Nevins escapes and he has the lock around his little collar. And so the kids are chasing after him and the dog goes to this like kids party that Sally wasn't invited to and she's sad. And the cat's like, live alone, die alone. And she's like, okay. She accepted that. But another funny part was when the cat jumps over the fence. He can't get over the fence, which is hilarious. And he gets
Conrad and Dakota are trying to push him over.
And then he gets switched with the
Pinata.
That's what it's called. He gets switched with Pinata and the kids are hitting him with a stick.
And he gets the big boy of the group comes out and hits him right in the nuts.
And so then Conrad has the idea to throw candy and so all the kids are like, yay. And so then the cat gets down and he tries to
attack the kid. He's like, oh, and they stop him, but he was about to wail on his kid.
That's hilarious.
I mean, I would have done the same thing. So.
And the dog keeps on getting away, and so he goes downtown, and they go chase after this dog. Well, no, they go after Lawrence, who grabbed the dog, and then they go to town because they have to get the dog before
they get to the mom.
Yeah, because they need the lock.
Because then they're going to send Conrad off to military school.
Because the box of chaos is there, and thing 1 and thing 2 are bouncing around the house and shit. I don't know. I don't like them.
What do you mean you don't like them? They're awesome.
I didn't like them at all.
You have to do the opposite of what they say.
I don't.
Or they do the opposite of what you say.
I would just punch them.
Oh, you can't catch them, so good luck on that. They're fast. They're thing 1 and thing 2. It should be fast 1 and fast 2.
I would be like, don't die.
I mean, that would work. That would definitely work. Because they would do the opposites. But they probably can't die.
Oh, fuck.
They're probably immortal.
Ew.
Ew. Jesus. You are rude to think
I don't
one
like
thing
them anyway, whatever. Moving on. They didn't bring anything to the table.
They did. They brought chaos, babe. That's the whole point of Cat in a Hat is to bring chaos. You said it in the beginning. Rude face.
Do you remember what his thing 2's alternate names were? Ben.
No, Chocolate Thunder. Chocolate Thunder.
Chocolate Thunder or Ben.
Yeah, or Ben. And he's like, Chocolate Thunder. What do you mean you don't like thing 2 and thing 1? They're awesome.
That was like the only funny part. Because you know me, I'm OCD. And so their existence stresses me out.
Oh, that's why.
I just
that
don't
makes
like
sense. You don't like things that you don't like.
So then they have this idea where Cat dresses up as this Rastafari and tries to get him to sign a paper.
Hippie. A Rastafari hippie.
Yeah, because he had dreads and a hat like that. And so the guy was like, can you hold my dog? And he's like, whoa, man, that's aggressive. You can't call him a dog anymore.
You got to call him Canine American.
Canine American. So everybody, we have 3 Canine Americans.
We have 3 When you start saying that, they're not dogs anymore. They're Canine Americans. Let's bring that shit back, baby.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And so then they get the dog, and then they do this epic chase. They get back, like, I'm just summing it up because there's like...
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Anyway, so they get back home, and they've, the box completely opens of chaos, and...
Conrad has to shut it.
Conrad has to shut it, and he shuts it, and then the cat walks away, and he's like, well, you guys fucked up. You broke the contract. And he's like, shit. And then he walks out of the house, and the kids try to fix everything. And then Conrad is like, I'm sorry, I was a terrible brother, and they apologize. And...
Cat comes back and starts cleaning up, and he tells him the whole reason of the contract is if he was to open the lock or open the box, and that voids the contract. But if they admit to their mistakes and, apologize for them or
You do whatever they were supposed to do.
basically apologize for their mistakes, then that brings the contract back, and then Cat in the Hat comes back and Thing comes back and they clean the whole house for them and make it, because after they close the box, it completely destroys the freaking
like the
house.
second floor fell
it's
down.
barely standing. Like the inside is like gutted almost.
And the mom doesn't divorce. The mom breaks up with Lawrence.
Yeah, and the mom breaks up with Lawrence, thank God, because he looked like he was insane. And then
That's pretty much it.
yeah, and then everybody's fucking happy go lucky. Yeah.
So watch the movie. It was pretty good. I mean,
I
it's
liked
entertaining.
it. I would
Kids
watch
can
it
watch
again.
it. And they're talking about a hoe, you dirty hoe.
Yeah. That part was pretty funny too. You dirty hoe.
And he tried
I
to
didn't
kiss
mean
it.
that. I love you. I love you.
There's some like really funny parts kids will not get, but it's PG, so you can watch it with your kids. This one's like our own.
Yeah, there's no
movie.
cussing in there like we do. That's all on wifey. And then
Excuse you?
what happened?
Fuck you.
See what I mean? So no cussing, and their only like kind of cuss word you can take it as a hoe, but that's actually a name for a rake. So
It's not a rake, it's a hoe, babe.
it's a rake.
A rake has prongy things.
That had a prongy thing.
Just one. It's a
Oh,
spade.
is that the spade?
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's on like a long thing. That's what it's a hoe.
yeah. So hoe.
What is that? Life's not a garden. Don't be a hoe. You didn't laugh. You didn't hear what I said, did you?
I did. Life's not a hoe, garden hoe, or something. Like that.
Life's not a garden. Don't be a hoe.
I don't get it. Oh.
All right. What's your score?
I mean, I'm gonna give it like a 8.
I'm gonna give it 6.
You're just rude.
It was like I was shocked that you wanted to watch it. Like,
It's Cat in the Hat. It's Mike Myers. It was good to me.
y'all, he needs to read Dr. Seuss in general.
I read Dr. Seuss when I was younger. I just don't
You said
remember.
you never did. Okay, so now we're going to talk about my topic, and we're talking about Christmas. Random facts of Christmas. Yay.
Yay.
I actually enjoy all these, and so I find it very,
No.
very interesting. So first one I'm going to do because I have a side project, but then we can go back and forth. So random facts about Christmas. Buying all the gifts from the 12 Days of Christmas would cost you a ton of money, the most expensive being swans a swimming. So I actually went on the website and looked at the cost for each and every item of the 12 Days of Christmas. Do you know the 12 Days of Christmas?
No.
All right. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
12 condoms?
a partridge in a pear tree.
I was close.
So close.
So close.
So if you get a partridge in a pear tree, that in 2020 costs, so this is from 2020, it's going to be $210. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves. Guess how much that would cost?
300.
$450.
Jesus, that went up.
Well, turtle doves are not cheap. On the
They
third
should
day of
be.
Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens. This is not that expensive.
$1 each.
$210
For all 3?
for all 3.
Wow, those are some cheap hens.
Oh wait. Oh no, they have 2020. I was looking at the end one. So in 2022, the partridge is going to be $280. 2 turtle doves is going to be $600. Fuck inflation. And 3 French hens in 2022 is $380.
300. Damn it.
You're close. So I'm going through 2020 costs. Okay, so the fourth day of Christmas, we have 4 calling birds, which is, make a guess?
700.
No, 600.
That's stupid.
And on the 5th day of Christmas, we have 5 golden rings. How much?
$1,000.
$1,245.
Damn it, I was close.
6 geese a laying is going to be
$1 million.
$720.
Why does it keep going up and down, up and down?
Because it's like different things cost different things.
Well, they shouldn't.
Okay, so remember on the thing, swans of swimming cost the most. Swans of swimming is 7 swans of swimming, and guess how much that costs?
$2,000.
It's going to cost the most. It's $13,125.
Damn.
7 swans are expensive as fuck. On the 8th day of Christmas, we have 8 maids of milking. This is like the cheapest.
Milking maids?
Like they milk cows.
Oh.
You went to the wrong place.
Not what
man.
I was thinking of.
This one's the cheapest of all of them.
5 doll hairs.
$58.
Damn it, I was close.
For 8 milking maids, it's $58. That
Damn
sucks.
it.
All right. Ninth
I'm going to
day
nail one of
is
these.
9 ladies dancing. Guess how much that costs?
$100.
$8,380.
Fuck!
You're just guessing this morning. This one is actually more expensive than the Swans of Swimming, but I didn't realize it. I guess back in 2020 it cost less. So 10th day is 10 Lords of Leaping.
This one is 5,000.
I said it's more than Swans of Swimming.
Oh. How much was Swans of Swimming?
13,100.
I thought you said the Swans of Swimming was the most
I
expensive.
lied to you. I'm sorry.
Wow, you're such a liar.
But this,
all right. 15,000.
No. Almost 14,000. 14,000.
Damn it.
14,000.
That's
for 10
barely
Lords of
more.
Leaping. So then we have the 11th day of Christmas is 11 Pipers Piping.
$500.
$3,021. And the
I'm
last
not good
day,
at guessing.
you're not, on the 12th day of Christmas, we have 12 drummers drumming.
Okay. I'm going to get this one right on the butt. Okay?
I'll let you $25 higher or lower. I'll give you $100 higher or lower.
I'm going to give myself that. So I'm going to say between 1,000 and 1,200.
You're way off.
Oh,
So for 12 drummers drumming, it's going to cost $3,266.
I was close.
You weren't. That was like a third of what we needed. All right, you can read number 2.
Oh, yay.
These are just short. So
Jesus,
they're
number 2? We're barely on number 2?
well. There was a side project.
Oh, my Lord.
These are quick. We can
No, they're
read
not.
2, and I'll read 2.
No, I'm reading like 10.
Okay, whatever.
So number 2. When the candy cane was invented in Germany, it was made into a J for Jesus. Oh. The red stripe symbolized his blood. Wow, I did not know any of that. That is cool to know.
But everybody now
number
thinks
3.
it's a cane.
Black Friday is not the busiest shopping day of the year. The 2 days right before Christmas are.
Because everybody doesn't shop until 2 days before.
That makes sense. And plus, Black Friday is like people have died on Black Friday shopping.
100%.
So. It is a tradition in Japan to eat KFC for Christmas. Orders must be placed 2 months in advance. Oh, I thought that was more to that. That's interesting. Why?
Japanese culture, I guess. They order KFC. It's like ordering ham or turkey. Like, it's chicken.
That's fucking weird.
Okay.
1 in 3 men wait until Christmas Eve to do their shopping. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Because you guys are procrastinators.
Your face. Chinese came from the words Christ Mass,
What did you
meaning
read?
Mass of Christ. Number 6.
No, I think you spelled it wrong. I said it wrong.
I didn't say anything wrong. It's number 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, rude.
I thought you were reading a different one.
Rude.
Okay, shut up.
Christmas trees usually grow for close to 15 years before they can be sold. Wow. That is a long time.
Well, they have to get the trees. Like, they plant them and
I
then
thought
they
they
have to
grew
grow.
fast.
Like, Miracle Grow and then they pop up every year?
Yeah,
No.
fuck yeah.
It takes a lot of work. You have to like filter through it, and then you have to replant, and then you have to go around. It's crazy.
That is a pain in the butt. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer got his start as an advertising gimmick for Montgomery Ward in 1839. Number 9, Paul McCartney earns $400,000 a year from his wonderful Christmas Time song, which is widely regarded as the worst song ever recorded.
Yeah, that's a wonderful Christmas time.
How the hell does he make $400,000?
Because it's a Christmas song.
Jeez Louise. I don't know if I heard it. I probably have, but more than 400,000 illnesses are caused by spoiled. I guess that's supposed to be spoiled,
Spoiled.
but that's not how you spell spoiled at all.
SPOILDED.
No, it's SPOILT.
Spoiled. That's still an option.
Sure. Christmas leftovers. Damn, that's crazy.
Damn.
All right, I did
Through
to
10.
10.
All right. Christmas used to be illegal. Oklahoma was the last U.S. state to declare Christmas as a legal holiday in 1907.
Oh, look at that.
Look at Oklahoma
Look
go.
at Oklahoma.
Christmas is not Christ's birthday, as many believe. According to the Bible, Christ was actually not even born in the winter. He was born in, I think, August or something.
Oh, wow. So that means we've been lied to our whole lives.
Pretty much. But they put Christmas. Oh wait, I think that's a different one. I'll wait. Toys for Tots was founded in L.A. 5,000 toys were collected during the first drive in 1947. A handmade doll was the first donation. That's nice. Bing Crosby's version of White Christmas is the highest selling single of all time. Isn't that nice? I'm dreaming of a. Okay. It only took 6 weeks for Charles Dickens to write A Christmas Carol. That's interesting.
6 weeks?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Normally books take like 2 to 3 years to write.
I can freaking do it in a day.
You don't even read a book.
You're right.
Okay. Americans purchase 1.6 billion Christmas cards every year.
Jesus.
And you said nobody buys Christmas cards anymore.
No one does. I can't remember the last time I got a freaking Christmas card.
Okay. Visa cards are used about 6,000 times every minute during the Christmas season. So they're paying for gifts using only Visa. They only calculate
Visa
it.
is like the most popular. So.
Right. But every single minute during the Christmas season, 6,000 times somebody swipes.
Wow.
Like different people, obviously.
No, it's the same person. It's Jeff Bezos.
Franklin Pierce, so he was one of the president, was the first president to put up an official White House Christmas tree.
Oh, and no one's ever done it since. Right?
No, they do it every year.
Oh.
It's like a big thing. December 25th was likely chosen because it coincides with the pagan festival. Fucking suck at words. Saturnalia. I'm sorry, I suck. Where there was partying, gambling, and gift giving.
Hell yeah.
All right, and then I'll hand it over to you after this one. Christmas lights were so expensive that they used to be rented rather than sold. An electrically lit tree was a status symbol in the early 1900s.
Being rich. Well, yeah, because that's like the light bulb was probably invented not too long before that, and those are expensive. You didn't tell me which one
I read through 30 or 20.
The first Salvation Army collection kettle took place in San Francisco Oakland Ferry at the foot of Market Street. It was a large crab pot with a sign that read, "Keep the pot boiling." Aw, poor crabs.
No.
What?
Salvation Army pots. You know what the ringers at Walmart? The ringers, that's a Salvation pot.
Oh, I knew that. I was just testing your smartness. A Facebook study in 2010 revealed that 2 weeks before Christmas is the most popular time for couples to break up.
So this is going to shout out to our friend who hopefully broke up with, I don't want to say his name just in case she listens.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't. But, I know you're talking about D. I'm pretty sure he didn't do it either. In 2012, there were more than 15,000 holiday decorating injuries. Well, yeah. During November and December, the most common being falls, 30% of all injuries. Yep, because people are dumb and they climb on ladders without having fall protection or someone holding the ladder, and they try to like reach over here and reach over there, and then whee, splat. Be smarter, people. The top 6 Christmas tree producing states are Oregon, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Washington, and Wisconsin. The city of Vancouver, Canada, claims to be the birthplace of the first ugly Christmas sweater party. I like how they claim to be the birthplace. What?
He was like chewing it against. Sorry, folks. Take a shot. He was chewing his horn against the door, and it was making a noise.
Yeah,
take 2 shots.
Wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, no, you take 3 shots.
Just do 4.
Let's see. From performers to maintenance workers, approximately 220 people are hired for the Disneyland Christmas parade. Holy crap! I mean, they fire them all.
I mean, it's temporary work, so people get hired.
They should be temp hire or something. The first Christmas celebration celebrated on American land was in 1539 in Tallahassee, Florida. There were no trees or presents, just a religious mass.
Oh.
The word Merry in Merry Christmas was not always accepted because being merry used to signify slight intoxication. And that's why it's tradition for people to go out. That's probably why bars are open on Christmas. So
They just want to get money from people.
well, that and also because of the merry part. People always usually, I know like 90% of people I know go out drinking on Christmas. And we all usually get fucking hammered, like white girl wasted.
Oh.
So that's because of the merry. It's just in our blood. The highest grossing movie about Christmas since 1980 was Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It came out in November 2000 and pulled in $260 million.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. The Charles W. Howard Santa Claus School in Midland, MI, Minnesota? No.
Michigan.
I was going to get there. Probably not. Hosts 130 Santas each year where they gather and learn about the history of St. Nick, popular toys, and Santa etiquette.
What number are you on?
It's your turn. I was on 30.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'll read the rest of them. I'm on 31. In 1980, the highest selling Christmas toy was Rubik's Cube for $1.99. It now retails for $10.
Wow.
So number 32, the abbreviation X in Xmas is not an abbreviation. It actually stands for Chi, meaning Christ in Greek.
Oh, look at that. So it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas.
And then, yeah. The first batch of eggnog originated from from medieval Britain's drink Posat, a hot milky ale-like drink.
I bet it tastes like poop back then.
Probably.
But it tastes so good now. Especially
Yeah.
when you put some brandy in there or some whiskey.
Okay.
I'm sounding
Okay,
like
and Borelli.
Alec Baldwin right now when he's rubbing his belly button.
Okay. The most popular theory of why we leave cookies and milk out for Santa is because Dutch children would leave food and drink out for St. Nicholas on his feast day. That's nice.
That's sweet.
The ancient Greeks considered the mistletoe as an aphrodisiac, which is probably why kissing under the mistletoe will bring you luck in your love life.
Look at that.
Yeah, fun.
Maybe we should get a mistletoe.
Oh, maybe.
Thanks.
The reason we give presents during Christmas is to symbolize the gifts given to Jesus by the three wise men. Do you know that?
What?
Did you not listen?
I did not. I was still stuck on the last comment.
The reason we give presents during Christmas is to symbolize the gifts given to Jesus by the three wise men.
Oh.
Did you listen?
Yeah, listen. I just said, oh.
That doesn't mean you listen. You just
That
say
does mean I
noises.
listen.
Anyway.
I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know a lot of these, or all of them.
You learn stuff. Last one, 37. Krampus is a demonic character that wanders the streets with chains and bells looking for misbehaving children. This is one of the scariest Central European Christmas traditions.
Wow, you're Krampus.
I know. I love it. We should do like decorations for Krampus. Like Krampus all over the house.
We should just, instead of it being Christmas stuff, we should do Krampus stuff.
Like get a wood cutout and then paint it black and then put a light behind it to make it a shadow. And so he's just like lurking.
Trying to eat kids.
Definitely. I'm down for that.
I'm down.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Scare shit out of children.
Scare shit out of you.
I don't think that would happen.
You scare easily.
But that's our episode.
That shall be it. Hopefully y'all got some laughs in, like always.
Before we sign off, we need to
We're
talk.
not signing off.
I was like, you were getting into the peace out part. And
no,
I was like,
wasn't.
what?
Not yet. You just don't know anything, do you?
I know stuff. So next episode, it is our actually Christmas episode. It is on the 25th that we will be releasing it, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I chose a Christmas movie, and it is one of my favorite Christmas movies from my childhood. And
How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
No, it is not.
Oh.
It has Steve Martin in it, and it's called Mixed Nuts.
What?
It's called Mixed Nuts.
I thought you said big nuts.
Yeah. You can watch that on Peacock, Vudu, Amazon Prime, and
I
Redbox.
don't think I've seen that ever.
Yeah, I don't think you have either because Steve Martin has brown hair.
Oh, he doesn't have white hair? Mm-mm. Oh, I mean, maybe. I don't know. And my topic of the century is, drum roll, please, dumb criminals.
Stupid criminals.
And that's actually perfect, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people like do crimes during Christmas time too, because they're like don't have money to buy presents, or they're just done with life, or they don't have a significant other, or they're broke, or they're desperate, or
Annie,
whatever.
are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Okay,
Annie?
so listen to that. And then I heard him singing like that when he was getting out of his truck when he got home from work. I was going to the gym, and then I saw that he was coming in. I was like, oh, we should just go greet him and have the dogs like freak out. And so he was singing in the garage like that. All right, so those are our movies. Make sure you do your homework, watch it before the next episode. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much again for the reviews. I know I mentioned that last episode, but really appreciate it. You can write to us, please. All the we're not qualified advice questions you can send to inforthenight69@gmail.com or inforthenightpodcast.com. That is where you can go to contact us and go there. What else can you find on our website?
Merch.
And
Pictures of us.
And
Dog stuff.
and
Dog treats.
no dog treats.
Oh.
Patreon page.
I was gonna get there.
You just take forever. Okay. So merch and Patreon pages are linked there. You can always go if you love us and want to buy some merch and represent, do so. If you are just loving us and you would like to donate to the cause, definitely do that as well. We appreciate anything. And that's pretty much it on my side. Do you have anything else to add?
No, that we appreciate y'all very much, and thank you for the reviews again, as Wifey said. And
We hope that we
love y'all.
We hope that we gave you a reason to stay in for the night.
And until next time.
And oh God, don't do this to me. Peace out.
Yeah.